Me creating a playlist. No, that feels correct. Me opens fridge, bag of decaying broccoli. Please, closes fridge. Dude, just eat it, bro. Broccoli's fun. I want to try Dungeons and Dragons, but you need more than 3 friends to even start? That's the hardest dungeon of all, man. No, you think that's the hardest dungeon of all. Just wait until you want to play a second, game in general. Then you got to figure out the scheduling conflict dungeon. Not too much damage back at my place, but there's a crab hiding for dear life under my kitchen cabinet, which feels like a very Florida problem to have. That poor guy. If you're gonna do conspiracy theories, go big or go home. This one, what is the conspiracy theory behind this one? That the Teletubbies is the post-apocalyptic Hobbiton? Like, what are we talking about here? Feeling the love in Florida. Go away, Ian! Yeah, Ian, go away! Man wearing a suit in front of me at this airport McDonald's just ordered a Big Mac and a whole milk. We're all making mistakes here, but Jesus Christ! And a whole milk? Timothy Chalamet is the new Benedict Cumberbatch in the sense that you can say anything and we know what you mean. Tiffany Chevrolet, Timpanogos Charlemagne, Symphony Cabernet, Jiminy Castaway. Juice tastes better when you drink it in front of the refrigerator. That is so goddamn true. I'm not an apple juice fan. It gives me a headache for some reason. Maybe it's all the sugar. I don't know. But when I drink it in front of the fridge, oh my God. Me being triaged with a fractured eye socket, broken nose, missing front tooth, and cracked ribs. You should have seen the other guy. The other guy? Dude, I think I broke my wrist from kicking that guy's ass. The attention and detail required to sneak anything nutritional into my child's diet makes it feel very similar to poisoning a king. That kid sounds too smart. We should have a statute of limitations on tweets. Like, if a tweet is more than 10 years old, then it can't be used against you. Not a terrible idea, I guess? If Dream ends up being bad looking, Twitter's gonna have a field day with his face. He could deadass look like this and his fans would still call him hot. Look, I don't do the whole Dream bull, but come on, that tree is pretty hot. Tell me about your mundane, low-stakes celebrity encounters. I once made an iced mocha for Raven Simone. She took a sip, looked puzzled, and asked if there was coffee in it. I responded that yes, there was, and she kindly requested that I make her a chocolate milk instead. Well, kindly though, just bumped into a mannequin and said, sorry, then said, oh, I thought you were a person, then realized I was still talking to a mannequin, so yeah. Calculus isn't real. It was invented in 1930 by mathematicians to sell more integrals? You know what? It's true. Megalodicopia. Megalodicopia predatory tunicate that has a comically big mouth like a gaping hole. I'm in this picture and I don't like it. Mofos be like, nobody cares about your memes, then post a picture of their baby. Yeah, your baby's yours. You're the only person that's ever gonna care that much about it. In 1920, we took children out of the coal mines. In 2020, the most popular video game on the market is Minecraft. Your children yearn for the mines. In 2020, was it still really just the best-selling game? I know it's the highest-selling game of all time, but is it still, like, selling more than everybody else? I really loved the idea of moving and redecorating until I realized one pillow is literally $25. Yeah, it's a crude awakening for people that want to decorate their own space, especially if it's a whole place to themselves. This is the only advertisement this window installer ever needs to use. No, seriously, I hope they recognize their work or something and then just use this picture, this tweet on their website. So when I was hiking and taking pictures, a super nice guy asked me if I wanted pictures of myself. I think he also wanted to try to use the giant lens I had on, which is fair enough. I was like, why not? I don't have many pictures of me, and well, these are the pictures he took. Well, he tried. There's no such thing as a good microwavable frozen breakfast sandwich you can buy from the store. Do not be tempted. Incorrect. Jimmy Dean's makes the only actually good microwavable frozen Do not waste your time, it's all a lie. Please save yourself from the slimy wet bread and preservative-soaked sausage patty nightmare I just endured. Wrong. I just said Jimmy Dean. We're not sponsored by them. If they would like to be, I swear to God, I'll make it happen. I love those guys, dude, okay? I don't know how they do it, but everything you just described doesn't happen with them. That's not a dog, that's a dog. It's been one of those days for like 3 years now. Yeah, you're just gonna have to get used to it being that way. Here's the number I used to win the lottery. Entrepreneurs giving advice. Me, pulling clothes out of the dryer. Everything seems dry. One balled up sock. Lord, I am dewy. Me in my little fall outfit at 8 a.m. Me in my little fall outfit at 5 p.m. Isn't it weird how we pay money to see other people? You mean prostitution, concerts, or the movies? Glasses. Ah, a pig's orgasm can last anywhere between 11 and 40 minutes. Wishing I was a pig right now. You got the looks, go for it, champ. You knew it was gonna happen. Watch the live-action Pinocchio to see if the fish was still hot, and it was. Damn it. Oh god, what do we have here? Elon Musk says the Cybertruck can serve briefly as a boat. I mean, pretty much anything can serve briefly as a boat. See also, briefly as plane. Shout out to my mom. I'm sorry I rolled my eyes when you were confused by pop culture. I get it now. I have no idea who the Bebe Rig Jingzong or Little Tay is. I never really found out about the Laurel versus Yanny thing. I'm confused and strangely angry, and I want to have a sit. None of what he said made any sense to me, and I just don't care. Why is male country music like hot girls and teeny tiny shorts, I'll make you my wife, bear my children front porch, family values, casseroles? And female country music is like, oops, I killed my husband. I think you know exactly why. Too many cold Bud Lights and cheating on them, you know? Can y'all just post your therapist's advice on Twitter so I don't have to go? I mean, that is a money-saving tactic, right? I mean, come on. Ever hear about an old couple who dies a few weeks apart because of how much they love each other? That's what happened with Coolio and the Queen. Jurassic World director says the series should have probably ended after Spielberg's original. It's inherently unfranchisable. Honestly, respect him saying this immediately after raking in $1 billion. Objectively funny to do. I mean, he is so goddamn right. One was all we needed. But no, they did 4,000 other movies that prove that, yeah, humans do not learn from their mistakes again and again and again and again in higher definition. This time it looks cooler, and then again in higher definition, and then again with Chris Pratt. Come on! Devil. Yeah, so I lost my gold fiddle in a violin contest. Demon. That sucks. Who judged it? I did. Oh, you couldn't just say you won? You're the devil. Okay, first of all, you weren't there. And second, it happened really fast, okay? No D&D group. Worst and saddest thing that's ever come up on my recommended. Solo D&D play? Bro. No, I need to look into the logistics of this. Name something that's funnier than James Corden. Sedimentary rock. I mean, that is true. Netflix is pushing this Dahmer show way too hard. Just finished a lovely episode of Great British Bake Off, the most wholesome show available, and then you're auto-playing the promo for the cannibal show? I'm begging you to please read the room. And can we stop making these dramatizations of the most vile people ever? I mean, come on. Rehabilitation is one thing, but can we stop bringing these people into the limelight constantly? They don't deserve fame, whether they're dead or not. Stop it! Sci-fi is when your boyfriend looks like this, and fantasy is when your boyfriend looks like this. Oh, how to cure a stomachache on a Saturday night. Try to fall asleep, wake up, scroll your chosen social media website for 30 minutes, play Minesweeper on your laptop, pass out, wake up 3 hours later, you're cured. Is Minesweeper still shipping with Windows? Any room can be a panic room if you just give me a second. The most important thing you'll see today. Damn it, now I gotta clean it. I did not know he was coming over today. My glass coffin company, remains to be seen, is not doing as well as I thought it would. First day of October, and I've already eaten a ton of pumpkins and ghosts. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. I don't think it should have a face on it. Too many generic kid names like Chris and Jake out there. If I had a son, I'd name him something badass like the Shovel. Oh man, and then when he turns 18, he has the legal right to beat your ass, and you don't get to fight back. No. Your son or daughter, whoever the they get to whoop your ass. Ever since I became a parent, my texts to my wife sound like Killer's lyrics. She's standing, I'm showering, I think she hears the boys outside. The guy with the worst grade should get to give a graduation speech too. Let me hear both sides. I'm not like other girls, she said, golden skin shimmering in the summer sun, and she wasn't. She was a rotisserie chicken that I bought, took outside, and performed a small skit with in the parking lot before eating it in my car while sobbing loudly. Do animals know we're wearing clothing, or am I traumatizing my cat every time I peel off my socks? I don't think they care. After almost 6 months of my check engine light being on, I'm happy to announce it just went off by itself. Problem solved. 6 months, it may as well be solved. Have you ever found yourself behind the wheel of a large automobile? A woman I graduated high school with is a semi-famous porn star, and seeing her videos move to the mature section of Pornhub has made me feel worse than hearing the songs I grew up with on the classic rock stations. Tony Soprano voice, you stole fizzy lifting drinks, that's gotta be resolved. I don't know. I mean, I know who he is, I just don't know the voice. Audrey, 6 years old. Daddy, did you know that after Michael left my school, he came back and now people call him David? Me. Does he look and sound totally different too? Yes! That's not the same kid, honey. Maybe. September 30th versus October 1st. I don't know, man. Anyone sitting there one day in 1983 and suddenly being confronted with the existential horror of Kermit the Frog with a full set of realistic human teeth will kind of find this somewhat baby time frolics in terms of spookiness or whatnot. None of that made any sense to me. Did that make any sense to you guys? Did I read it wrong? Coworker during staff meeting. Brent wears maternity jeans. Me, comfy as hell. No, I don't. Bro, stop. I don't want to play. My dog. Did he kill you? I asked the produce guy if I could try a grape, and he said he wouldn't care if I lit the store on fire with him in it. Fair. Local Thai place no longer suffering fools. The spice level warning 0 through 5. We will no longer issue refunds when you order your food spicy and can't handle it. May I compare thee to a sunset because it's every day with you? Me. Actually that's Frankenstein's monster. Friend. Oh, my bad. Puts down energy drink. Don't sweat it, bro. I wonder what fish smelled like before women started swimming. Huh. Being a fan of something without ever interacting with the fan base. It's such a double-edged sword, man. I don't want to get up. I want to stay in bed until the day my grandson wins tickets to a chocolate factory. Live your dreams. Overwatch 1 goes offline today. Not sure if I'm crazy, but I cannot imagine dedicating any amount of time playing a game that'll just not exist whenever the developers decide it's over. Oh, but Overwatch 2 is literally just Overwatch 1. We should actually, as Donkey put it, call it Overwatch 1.1. This shit's bull, dude. So bad. Throwback into a time I took a pomegranate from the pomegranate tree and yelled, "Grenade!" and threw it at a wall so hard, it exploded and got all over my clothes and the wall. You were just alone doing this? I saw the angel in the marble and carved until I set him free. Michelangelo. The fact that he was a turtle makes this so much more impressive. Washing your face in the shower is so freeing. Like, you can get as crazy as you want in there for real. It's true. It's the best place to wash your face. You don't have to worry about water getting in places that you don't necessarily want it. And I know people will say, oh no, you got water all over the sink. That's not the problem. The problem is sharing bathroom with people that don't dry things off. Look, I'm gonna scream. The year is 2022. Hotels are cheaper and better than Airbnbs. Taxis are cheaper and better than Ubers. All the new movies on streaming look like shit, but the most mediocre flick from the 90s looks great on your 4K TV because it was shot on film and digitized. Movies from the 90s and earlier also look better because cinematographers realized that there had to be enough light for the audience to see what the hell was going on. Well, yeah, they had to expose their film in a particular way because it was so much more expensive to shot up when you were paying thousands and thousands of dollars for film by the mile to film sequences, okay? Nowadays with digital, well, it still looks kick-ass and it's only gonna look better from here. There's none of that shit. You have like 2 thumb drives and you're good for the movie and you can shoot over and over and over and over and over again.